Please, no more muting each other, guys. Let's quit the muting the moderator, each moderator and stuff. That's getting kind of old.
You save so much trouble if you removed Lexi as a moderator. I mean, you would never have a headache again. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to start to think about moderating.
Yeah, for real.
This is an everyday thing. Everybody's muting each other.
Fucking
It's like
stupid.
I like you all. It's like I try not to get in the
Hey,
middle of everyone's. Hello, Lisa.
the problem is they mute other people for saying things like somebody they don't like. I see them mute people all the time, and I just unmute them unless it's. I mean, because they say the same things that that person said. So Reem and Lexi are doing this. They did that the other night, and I unmuted everybody because they were just muting for, like if Steven said anything or whatever, and
they unmute each other.
And so I unmuted them because I didn't think what he said was anything horrible. That is true, Reem. I can see it. I'm a moderator. But anyway,
No, people shouldn't be muting each other for
Brandon,
opposing views.
Everybody just needs to be fair. It's his scope, so let him. You were though. You may not be now, but you were, Lexi.
Well, I'll just start looking. You know what I'll do? I'll just, at the end of the broadcast, you can see who got muted and why. And if I feel that someone's being muted, I mean, for something, nothing, then I'll remove the moderators.
Well, I feel like it needs to be fair, and I know you like for people to
Well, that's why I say I'll check the scopes after the end because at the end of the scope you can check, like this my previous broadcast.
Okay.
All
right. So I was just saying, everybody be fair.
I'll start looking back and see what the comments.
We still have Brandon going around claiming and bragging and gloating that he saw Mary's nudes, and now Joey is because Dom showed that Joey guy Mary's nudes too.
See, like right here, to say moderator actions right there, and I'll just start checking, see what was said.
Fucking piece of shit. Looking at fucking revenge porn, and this guy's trying to be all high and mighty. He's a fucking scumbag. Drives a fucking van all day. He should drive right off a cliff in England.
Which one, Chris?
No, I wasn't playing a clip. I was seeing it. That bitch was still on the phone.
Chris,
we're listening.
Chris, if it puts your mind at ease, right? I haven't seen your dusty missus naked, yeah? If it puts your mind at ease, I haven't, right? I told Day that I'd seen her naked or whatever because it was pissing you off, innit? And it worked, bro.
But why is revenge funny,
and if
Joe?
If I annoyed you today, Chris, thanks. That's what
Joe,
I wanted.
It doesn't affect
I wanted that. Because if anyone could cause you a slight bit of annoyance, then that's a good thing, because you're a piece of shit, Chris, and you deserve it. You fully deserve it, right? Let me say one more thing, right? That Mary girl, yeah. I would never have mentioned that.
I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Nobody cares.
Hey, listen.
Nobody cares, Joe. But listen, you don't have to go at Mary.
No one cares. You sat there chatting shit, Chris. You go on about you don't care.
You sit
there talking about it all day. You sap.
It's okay. You're weak.
You sit there talking about it all day and then go, Joey, I don't care. Well, take my name out your mouth, you fucking freak.
Joe, I was just entertaining.
You just sat there crying. I just listened to you crying.
Hello, Brandon.
I was at work today having fun,
Mary
Joe.
should be brought up in this.
Listen.
Well, why do you got to bring up Mary every fucking time you get a chance?
Because that's the whole reason for all of this, isn't it? That's the whole reason you're screwing at whoever.
So then you don't get it, Joe. You're a fucking idiot.
It's all because of that girl.
Who the fuck
I've
you
seen
are?
everything. People need to stop telling me that.
I don't know who the fuck you are, Joe. But they'll know you soon, Joe. Trust me, they'll know you soon.
Who's gonna know me soon?
Everybody on Scope is gonna know Joe.
I've been on this app for fucking years.
And nobody knew who the fuck you were.
Stop talking shit.
Press 1 if you knew who Joey Vox was, or Joey Squares now.
Chris, we could go into another scope and ask him how many people know Chris Anonymous, you dumb cunt. Nobody.
England? Nobody cares about England, Joe. Nobody cares about England.
Chris, stop going on. Look, you're famous. You're not.
Nobody cares about England.
Chris, you're not famous,
You're boring,
and you think
Joe.
They care about you.
10 people
There's a lot more people in your country. You think they care about you.
People in your scopes. You're
sorry, Brandy. I was looking down.
Talk to
Well,
me.
I'm not the one crying on Periscope with my girlfriend.
Oh,
am
does
I?
that make you
sap.
mad, Joe?
On
Care about
Periscope,
me?
you
Nobody
sap.
cares about
All
you,
because you
Joe.
couldn't take what I'm
Oh,
to bring
that
your
people
girlfriend. You were the one that
People
brought your
care,
girlfriend
Joe.
into this.
I
Try
recorded
again,
it.
Brandy.
Play back my
A
story
lot
to
of
people.
people love me, Joe.
Great, good for you, Chris.
How's that feel? How's it feel
Oh,
not to be?
yeah,
How's
I
it feel?
can.
Scumbag.
Chris, you fucking weirdo.
You gonna cry about it, Joe?
Fucking what a freak.
Beautiful.
As much as Brandon makes you mad, it makes me cry
Chris.
every
Yeah,
night, my
Brandon
friend.
makes me
Chris,
cry.
Yeah.
What's up,
Chris,
Randy?
let me ask this guy who I in my life.
Please don't. Listen, I'm not going to answer your questions, you know. So.
Well,
Joe,
you don't have
Man.
comment
Shut
was
up.
the
I'm not going to answer
reason
your
that
questions.
Chris off. Are you fucking stupid? You fucking
Yeah,
moron.
Go
Dustin
away,
Mary?
man. Yeah, good, man. I'm glad your opinion means a lot to me, you know.
Ignorant.
I'm not going to answer. I don't care.
You're a fucking
Chris,
ignorant.
No,
I don't even. That's
Look at your head,
do
Joe.
it,
You're
Chris.
Have your
Joe.
opinion.
Saying is that you're a fucking moron because
Thank you.
because you
as well.
Yeah, he
bitch, you
attacks
don't
women.
even know shit
Don't-
about me. You don't
Shut
even know
up,
who I
man.
am, bitch.
How's
Got a
that
van.
feel, Joe?
Join
Take it right up the ass.
And
van.
Brandon Box
Yeah,
and
go
all
and
the
touch
other
Get off,
scum. And karma
Yeah.
will get you, Joey, you
Yeah, you
fuckboy.
piece of
Oh
shit.
man, Chris, that was good, Chris. Yeah,
How's it feel, Joe? Look
Yeah,
at all
yeah.
the support I
You
get.
And all this shit. I ain't gonna
This is
cry like you,
great.
Chris. I'm not gonna cry like you all day.
Joe, does
You're
that
a
make you
fucking
mad?
freak.
Hey, Joe, I
And you wanna
stole a
tell me
girl.
about my
Joe, I stole a
fixation?
girl from. Yeah,
Course,
I'd
you
fuck your
probably
wife
would.
right in front
You
of
probably
you.
would.
cuck.
You're that type of scumbag.
Yeah.
You're that scumbag, mate.
I'd fuck
You're a
your wife
scum.
right in front
You're
of
a
you,
scum.
bitch.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
scum.
make sure you have a heart
You would
attack.
never. You would
fucking
never be
pussy.
able to do that to me. You're right. I don't drink.
Go
I do
drink
not
and drive.
I don't
Do us
drink.
all a favor.
I don't drink. Nice one for the shit rumor, but it didn't work, mate. I don't drink, you mug.
His name is
Good.
Joey.
Tom, what are you doing? What? I don't
Yeah,
care.
well, nobody
I can
likes
give a
you.
shit.
You care.
You think I care?
Just like
about
real
comments,
life.
really.
Likes you here either.
Everyone hates me, Chris. They do. They do.
That's why you're on scope and
That's why I'm on scope, man.
vanning
Because
and
everyone hates
driving
me,
all day.
Chris. Yeah.
Driving
And I
and
drink
scoping all day.
drive
You
into
got nobody
walls.
in your life, Joe.
Yeah,
We know this.
yeah. And then what I do is I get Dr. Lowe's ex-missus and I take her for dates. And is there anything else, Chris?
Yeah, I bet you do.
Fucking hell, man.
You still driving your van, dude? Go home.
Yeah, I'm still driving the van. Yeah. Into a wall.
Are you sleeping in it?
I sleep in it. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. You fucking sap. I tell you, I can't wait till the day someone fucking punches you straight in the face live on Periscope.
You know what's never gonna happen, Joe?
I can't wait, Chris.
What's never
you
gonna
will.
happen?
You will, you know.
No
Guess
Red
what's never gonna
someone's
happen,
bound to.
Joey?
It's just inevitable.
Joey Squares. Guess what's never gonna happen?
What?
I'm never gonna get punched in the face, you fucking
I bet you
midget
do.
bitch.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Okay.
Well, scumbags like you never get their just
I
desserts.
stomp you out like a fucking
Scumbags
cigarette.
like you never get your
You're
just
not a
desserts.
tough guy.
While you're sat
Joe,
in
you're
here
not
with
tough,
Donlod and
Joe.
all your
You
little
could
fan groupies,
scream
right?
and holler, but
Thinking
you're not a
thinking
tough
you're
guy,
the
Joe.
biggest man ever.
Joe, I ate people bigger than you.
Yeah, did you? Yeah.
You know, you're a
Yeah.
bitch. You
Yeah.
can you can scream all your shit all you want. You're
Well,
not a
I'm not
tough
the one
guy, Joe.
crying. I'm not the one crying about Brandon.
Go
and
work
Dom,
out,
man.
Joe.
3 years
Go work
on.
out and get bigger.
How
Try
many
to get
years
bigger,
on
then
is
you
this?
can-
How
then
many
you can
years
talk
on
to
is
me.
this? And you're
Joey,
still
can I ask you
crying.
a question?
You're still crying about Brandon. You fucking sad fuck.
Joey,
You're still crying about a guy.
I got
You
a
know.
question for you,
Wow.
Joey. what do you like about Brandon? And this is not a that's not a dumb question. I
He
just want
loves
to. What do
Brandon.
you find appealing about him?
You know
Him
what I
and
love?
Ego
Do
suck
you
Brandon
know
off
what I
in
love? Do you
snap
know what I
group.
love? Do you know what I love? I love watching the hot, like a big percentage of this app crying over it. What another man does. If Brandon sneezes, the crying that you all do, the bitching you all
Oh,
do,
Look at you
is
do
when you
about
look
me,
at maybe
bro.
his actions,
hilarious.
Joey, it's not about this. Maybe the
Fucking
actions he's
and
done
then
on this
and
app.
then the funny thing is when people tell me about being on his dick after watching you lot
You're
and the
an
way you go
idiot.
on every fucking day,
You're an idiot.
relentless. You're
You're,
scumbags, man, and
does
it's
that
funny to
piss you
watch.
off,
You're
Joe?
all scumbags. All of you
Oh, does that make you
are
mad?
scumbags,
You're all scumbags.
and it's funny to watch. But this
So
scumbag
keep
Chris,
watching,
I've
bitch.
watched him
Keep
do
my
watched
balls
him
in your
do shit
mouth.
that makes
Keep
me
my
think,
balls
yeah,
in your mouth and keep watching. I still won't know who you are.
yeah, okay, Chris. And the world knows who you are, bro.
Keep watching me, bitch,
Famous
from
Chris
afar.
Anonymous,
Keep
you
watching
know, who
afar and
steals
get
other
mad.
people's girlfriends and
Get
that.
mad
Yeah.
every time you watch me, Joe.
Hello, Novocaine.
Get mad every time you watch me from afar, Joey, because I'll be there and you'll be seeing me.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Fucking bitch.
All right. You're going to
You
stop
done?
crying now.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna.
Hello,
Do you know,
Amanda.
I'm gonna
Chris,
keep
Chris,
talking
Chris,
about. I'm
I
gonna
know,
talk
I know
about
this is
Vox
give you
10
and your
times
missus
harder now.
content.
Joey.
I know this is give you and your missus
Joey,
content for a
I'm
day.
gonna talk about you
Hello, Kristen.
and
Do
Vox.
what
I
you
love the
want.
new
Do what you
profile
want.
picture.
Do what you want. Do what
Okay.
you want.
All right. I'll do whatever the fuck I want, Joe.
Do what you
Not a
want,
damn
bro.
thing you can
Do what
about
you
it.
want, but don't be shocked when people call you out on your shit.
They're
you
not
know?
calling
Don't be
me out.
shocked.
They're attacking my girlfriend.
be
Attacking a
shocked, no.
woman like you do. You fucking pussy.
That's a good question.
Trust
Hey,
me, I don't class you
someone
two as
just
humans.
asked,
You know,
You
I
why
class
attack,
is
you
you
this
two as
attack
man
women because you're a
fucking
bitch.
himself?
disgusting.
Right, all
You're a
of a
bitch.
sudden he don't go in drama scopes, laughing my you know what off.
Joey's a 5'7" little bitch. He ain't shit.
Wrong.
He's lucky I entertained.
Wrong.
All right. How tall are you, Joey?
Very tall, Chris.
How tall are you?
Very
Because your
tall, very
alligator arms
brainy.
can barely reach your van wheel.
Can barely what?
Your T-Rex arms.
Oh, okay.
You got no reach.
Proper.
What's your
You've
reach,
got like
Joey?
a proper childish like
What's
the
your
way
reach,
you
Joey?
the way you do that's proper childish.
Do
Isn't
you
it?
know
Like,
your
you've got
arm
nothing
span,
to say.
Joe?
Have you
Hello,
literally got nothing
Sam.
to say? Have you got
What's
nothing
your
to
arm
say?
reach? I just
Why
want to
do
know
you even
how
bother?
far do your arms extend?
Why do you even bother? You've got nothing to say.
You're a little
Chris.
bitch.
You couldn't
Everybody
take
Little
what I
sends
man.
said.
picture to
Why can't you
You're a
Karma.
submit?
little.
You
Hey,
couldn't
you got
take
Having
what I said
surgery
Napoleon
today.
complex,
tomorrow.
You
Joey.
couldn't
You know what
take what I said today.
complex is?
You couldn't take what I said today.
What's Napoleon complex, Joey?
What's the what?
Beautiful Harley, honey.
You got Napoleon complex. You're a little man who's angry at the world, but guess what? I'm gonna still be living my life and
Oh,
doing.
I'm
what
not
I
angry
do,
at the
Joey.
world, mate. I'm not, man.
Yeah, you
I'm not.
are. You're a
The only
little man
reason I'm
with a
talking
piece
about this
of
is
shit,
because
Joe.
you're sat here
From a
crying.
broken, you
The
got a
only
broken
Dom,
relationship.
hang on, Chris.
You're mad. You got
Donlod.
you're mad. Your
Chris.
wife broke up with you.
Okay, yeah. Right,
Yeah,
Beautiful
you're broken
fitness.
relationship. You got your kids raising a divorced family. He's gonna have a
yeah,
stepmom.
that's
Beautiful
not
shut up,
true.
Jeff.
None of that. That's not true, Chris. What the fuck are you going on about?
Yeah,
What
you're.
the fuck
Beautiful
are you going on about?
I got a scumbag telling me I'm a scumbag. I must be a real scumbag.
Beautiful gringo.
Listen, I don't like you, innit?
Or
And I do
Pringo,
think
as
you're a
Steve
I don't know who
scumbag.
the fuck
That's
you
my
are,
opinion,
Joe.
man.
I can't
Like, I'm not
decide
going to
whether I like you
apologise
or
for
not.
it.
I
do
don't
think
care
you're a
about
scum.
you.
I mean, you don't even let me
Hello,
speak. Every time I try and
beautiful
speak,
I
you
don't
Ken.
even
just
know who
talk
you
straight
are.
over me. See, every time I speak.
No, Donlod
The
looks like
first
the
time I
elephant
heard
man.
Joey Squares was today.
Yeah. Oh
You're
shit, bro.
fucking waste. I
Fuck,
don't know
man.
who you
I need
are.
to.
Keep
I need to get
watching
out
me.
there more
Disagree
than don't I,
with
Chris,
that was
man.
I hope I
I need to get
entertain
your
you more,
attention,
Joe.
Chris.
That's
Fuck.
married to
I need
Satan. I was
Chris's
gonna say
attention.
hello.
Do what you want, Joey. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Beautiful
fuck.
churchy, wherever
I
she is.
didn't give a fuck about you yesterday. I don't give a fuck about you today.
You've cried all day. All
Who
fucking
cried?
day.
Who cried?
Tracy
What
got
are
your
you
All
talking
donation, so
about?
she loves
You cried
Donlod
all
now.
day.
What are you
All of
talking
this
about?
now
Who
is
cried?
all a big part of you getting what you want, you weird fuck.
Who
Beautiful
You
cried?
have
letter.
sat there,
Beautiful
enjoyed
letter.
your
Joe, I
missus'
went in your scope and I
misery.
bitched
You've sat there
three
and
of you out.
Chris, you've sat there and enjoyed your girlfriend's misery all day
You're a
because you're a
fucking
sick
idiot.
fuck.
You're an
You're a
idiot.
sick fuck,
Oh,
bro.
stranger
You're an
danger.
idiot.
Beautiful
You're a sick
Campbell.
fuck. And you want to talk about sharing pictures.
You're
Everybody.
an
Didn't you
idiot,
share
Joe.
shit, Chris? Didn't you
It's
share
okay,
shit?
Joe.
Didn't
You're an
you
idiot.
share shit, Chris?
Joe, you're a retard.
Beautiful
Come on,
I'm
man.
Hannah.
dealing with
Beautiful
somebody who has a
Rain.
pencil
Beautiful
thin
Lexi.
mustache on both lips.
Beautiful.
The
I
argument
can't
weren't
even
going
read the
nowhere
names.
this
Beautiful
morning
chair.
when I told this guy about himself, and then
I
he
went
bit
into
I
and
your
twisted
John
it
scope
all
David
onto
and
his
Lisa.
I
fucking
bitched
Beautiful
three
John
of
girlfriend.
you
David
out.
Lisa.
What are you talking about?
People in my scope were telling me the stories of
I
what went on.
beautiful
breathe
hometown.
you
You know,
out.
that's a
Bullshit
man or
with
the
your
woman.
girlfriend, and the reason why you're
Beautiful
crying.
angel face.
You don't know shit. We keep
Yeah.
talking though. Everybody listening.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah, everybody's listening, Joe. Keep talking. Read those comments.
Everybody's listening, Joe.
Beautiful Shanna Banana.
Is everyone in here a Chris fan? Yay!
Where's your Joe?
This Chris
You're a
world.
fucking waste.
Yeah,
Nobody cares, Joe. I'll make you relevant tonight. That's about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Are you having fun, Joe?
Mate,
Can we just
came
lock
in here.
this Joey
Done.
guy? Where's
Done.
Brandon at?
I came in here.
I know you're
right?
watching.
Joe, are you
Brandon.
having
Where
fun
you
right
It was
at?
normal, man. I wasn't gonna say shit. You come in here and start bitching and crying
I was
again.
already in Donlod.
Wrong
I don't
with
know
you,
the
man.
fuck you are. I've been in Donlod.
You come on
long
crying,
before
trying to
you.
replay people's scopes and
Yeah,
shit.
I was
Like a
talking.
bitch.
Yeah,
Like a crybaby bitch.
and
Like lots of you on
that's
here
what
are
we do. What do you-
crybaby bitches.
Hello,
You
Allie.
understand?
Beautiful
You're
Allie.
all that much into each other's knickers,
and
literally.
and
Smell the crabby patties, man.
cares you wouldn't know how to entertain
Who
250
cares?
Beautiful
Who
people.
cares?
Dawn.
Chris, you're
Joe,
still here
you
with the
can't
who cares,
entertain
you know, bro.
250 people, Joe.
You're
You get 10
still
people.
here. Who cares, you know, Chris? You care, bro. You care.
I care. Okay,
You
Joe, I
care
care.
about what
I care
your
so
girlfriend
much.
did years ago.
I care so much.
And then you made a big thing out of it. So now everyone's talking about it again.
Okay.
And everyone's supposed to cry and go,
Joey,
oh,
why do
God,
you like
feel
him?
so sorry for Mary. Feel so sorry for
Joey,
Chris.
can I ask
You're
you a
both
question?
scumbags. You both deserve what you get.
Joey, hold up. Joey, hold up. I got a question. Why doesn't Brandon fight this? Why do you fight this hard for Brandon when
I'm
Brandon
not
won't even fight
fighting no
this hard for
Brandon.
himself?
Done. I'm not fighting no Brandon argument. I don't like this guy. It's between me and him. He's the one who's made it into a Brandon.
You won't
his
explain
girlfriend,
why you don't
and
like
whatever.
me.
He's the
You're
one
an
who's made it
idiot.
into all this other shit.
You have no reason not to like me. You just don't
Yes,
like
I
me to
do,
like
bro.
me.
I've seen what
Then
you
tell
do
us
and say
why.
to people. Yes, man. Yes.
So what did I say?
100%.
Tell us
100%.
Tell us one thing, Joey.
Nah, man. I don't need to. I told you it all
Fucking
today, Chris.
You're
You think I'm
easy.
just gonna keep going over the same
You're
shit
easy,
with
Joe.
you? I ain't gonna list off the things I watch you do and the manipulative, fucked up shit that you
Okay,
do.
Joe.
I ain't gonna keep going over it, and
Have
not
your
for you to
bottle,
twist it
Joey.
into your
Have
girlfriend
your
Brandon
baby
and whoever
bottle.
else. And Don, listen, Don. I ain't got Brandon attached to me, you know.
This
I can't
Mary is
answer.
very nice.
I can't
Yeah,
answer
you
for a
do.
guy. I'm
Joey
not.
Vox, everybody.
I can't
I don't
answer
like
for a
it that
guy.
Hey,
Mary's
everybody,
being
it's
brought
Joey
up.
Vox. Woo!
I really don't like it at all.
Don't like what?
That Mary's being brought up by that idiot.
Well, maybe if Chris wasn't on this app, maybe none of this would have happened. How about that?
Well, I'm on this app, so suck my balls.
So there you go then. So there you go.
So it's Mary's fault.
Brandon should.
Trust
I was
me,
watching.
if Mary never got with a
Mary's
complete
replays,
psychopath like him,
it's like
then this probably wouldn't have happened.
You're an
Brandon
idiot,
couldn't
Joe.
just go
That's
at
your
Chris.
logic.
He had to
You're
bring Mary's
retarded.
name up to get to Chris. You know, that's what Brandon
Yes,
does.
Joey doesn't have the right
He
logic.
brings
He's
up
from
Mary
England.
to get to Chris. Why don't you just stick to Chris?
Why don't I stick to Chris? I was fully sticking to Chris. Chris is the fucking main suspect in this, making it this thing that it doesn't need to
don't
be.
You think Chris has a right to be mad? He's
Of course
defending
he
his
does.
girlfriend.
Of course he does. And if I see scummy things on Periscope and I address someone,
You're
I'm
an
allowed
idiot,
to do
Joe.
that.
You're
You
an
may
idiot.
not agree. We don't all agree. Fine.
You don't see everything. You're an idiot. You don't know
He's allowed to say what he
everything.
wants. I'm allowed to say
know
what I
anything.
want. He's telling me to go kill myself, crash
This
off a
guy
thing,
can't tell me
do
why
all
he
this shit,
hates me.
talking
He
about
starts
kids and
attacking
doing
me
all
today.
fucking weird shit
Yeah,
with
He makes
kids
a
and shit.
scope with my
He can
name
say
in
all
it
this shit.
title.
I can't say a word
he
to
had
him.
a question for
He
you.
makes-
Why do you attack Chris?
Why did you put my name in your title today, bitch? You wanted to start?
Yeah, because do you know what? I hear a lot about you, Chris, and I hear a lot about your scummy ways, just like Fly Girl. So you know, a few weeks ago I done a Fly Girl appreciation scope,
retarded.
to show how much I appreciate that scumbag. I appreciate you,
You don't
scumbag.
even know what you're talking about. You're
I
fucking.
appreciate scumbags like you.
You don't know what you're talking
It's
about. You're
good.
an idiot.
It's entertainment, and it's good.
Nobody
Why'd you
knows
even
what
ask
you're
me?
talking
Why'd
about.
you ask me a question and
Donlod,
sit
do
there
you have
making baby
subtitles?
noises? Why'd you ask me a question and sit
I
there
didn't
making
hear
baby
you,
noises
Chris.
over me?
Do you have subtitles? I can't understand what he's saying.
You're nearly 40 and you're making baby noises over me. What the fuck
What?
is wrong with
How
you,
old
man?
am I?
They
You
could
don't
use
know.
that
You
on
asked
the-
me a
Did you say I'm
question.
nearly 40?
You asked me a question. I answer it.
You
and
said
as
I'm nearly
answering it,
40?
You make noises over me, you weirdo.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
nearly 40. What an idiot.
Okay.
I'm 30.
No,
Dick.
Joey, can't you
So
see
what do
why
you know?
Chris
You
is
don't
so
even know my
passionate,
age. What do you
you
know?
know, so mad about this?
Done. The thing is,
Don't
I'd
you see
answer
the
the questions, but
situation?
you said I'm just getting
40.
fucking talked over, so what's the point?
No, let me ask you.
There we go.
I mean, don't you see Chris's point? I mean, come on.
All that time
No,
ago, I
boy,
watched them. I
when
watched what they
was your
did. You
wife
know.
being dragged like Mary is? You wouldn't like it. You would defend your wife, wouldn't
Wait,
you?
no, he's saying that he saw something that me and Mary did to Dom and he didn't like it. I don't understand what his.
Bro, was
What
fucking
scenario?
was wrongness, man. What
What?
scenario?
He talking about pictures of somebody. Shouldn't he been?
No,
shouldn't
I
have
want to
been.
know what.
Listen, I
He
don't care about
he won't even
fucking.
explain anything. He's a fucking. It's like arguing with the wall.
No, about driving into walls and shit
Joey,
with
I
kids
just want to
and
know.
shit, weird
Yeah,
freak.
because you made a scope title about me, but I just want to know what your perception is of this whole thing of me and Mary and what we.
Hello, Leslie.
I think, yeah, you took.
Oh, okay.
In
Okay,
fact,
go
I
on.
don't
So
think
Mary,
that. I know that.
So you're saying Mary is an object and she doesn't think for herself, so she
I'd
didn't.
say you're a manipulator. I'd say that.
I'm manipulated,
Yeah,
but
I'd say that 100%. And I'd say
I'm
quite a
the
few people
listener.
would agree with me. Maybe not in this scope, obviously, you know
Manipulate.
what I mean? Half
Mhm.
of these fuck boys are your
So
fans
Mary's
or whatever. Do you know what I
retarded.
mean? They're going to
Mary
say what
can't
they're
think
going to
for
say,
herself, Joe, because she's a woman, right?
but. So what? Say that again.
Can Mary not think for herself because she's a woman?
I can't speak for Mary.
Well, Mary doesn't think I'm a manipulator.
Okay, so you can speak for Mary then.
I've been with Mary for over a year now.
Can she not?
Someone just said you can't steal a person.
Why are you going to speak for her? Why can't
How
she
can
just
you
speak for
steal a
herself?
person? How can you steal a person?
I didn't say. What do you mean?
You said I stole Mary from Dom. How can you do that?
Really, Chris? You want me
Explain,
to
yeah.
explain to you what that whole situation? What
Explain to me
happened,
how a
and the
girl
Is it
scumminess
fell
that
out of
came
love with
after it,
Mary
somebody.
that
and
she
the way
wants to
you
be with?
fucking the
Okay.
shit you did to Dom.
What did I do? Hey, Joey, do you understand that Dom thought I was a troll one day? He told me while my grandpa was dying to get the body bag ready for him and to zip him up in the body
When
bag.
you've just told me to drive into a wall, so I couldn't give a fuck
I
what
don't give
Dom
a
said
fuck,
about your
Joe. Joe,
granddad, you
listen, you
scumbag.
had a
I
scope
couldn't give
title
a
about
shit
me.
what anyone says
You
about
had
your
a
granddad,
scope
you
title
scum.
about me, you
You
bitch.
told me to drive into a wall. You've told me
You
5
should.
times today to kill myself. You think I
You
care about what
should.
Dom said
You're a
about your
fucking
granddad?
loser.
You
It
fucking
came
idiot.
out of nowhere. I don't know who
You're
the
a
fuck
freak,
you are.
mate. You're a freak.
Okay.
You're
Okay,
a freak.
Joe.
Listen, Chris,
Anything
you're
else
going
you want
about
to
how
be
big and
jealous about,
famous you
Joe?
are, bro, and how you don't know
Want
me.
jealous
I'm
about,
not
Joe?
asking you to know me, Chris. I'm not asking you to know of me or know of
I
me
don't
or
give a
know
fuck
me.
what you have
I'm
to
not
say,
asking you to
but
do
this
that,
is
Chris.
fun.
I don't care.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't give a
obviously you
shit.
do care.
No.
Fucking
You
idiot.
care, bro.
You
The only
put my
reason I'm having this
name in your title,
conversation
you
is because
fucking
you're
idiot.
still going on. You're
You
still
put my
going on.
name in your title, you
You're
fucking
still.
idiot.
Did we speak about this today? You couldn't handle it.
You
You was a
called
bitch.
me out.
You was
I'm
a bitch.
addressing
You was
you,
a
you
bitch.
pussy.
And then all you've done is bitch. No, you didn't. No, you told me to
did.
go
I
kill
came in your
myself.
scope like
You
a
told me I've got a
fucking
van.
man.
You said I'm
I
a little
came in your
English
scope
man.
like a
You
man,
give me
Joe.
the same shit you've just been giving me.
Joe, I
Bullshit.
came in your scope like a man, and I explained what did I miss, what happened,
No,
what
you
was
didn't.
going on
No, you
here.
didn't. You
You
just
go,
went off
oh,
on
there's Chris,
fucking.
the
You
fucking
just went off on
scumbag.
a few females in my
There's
scope.
Chris,
That's what
the
you
fucking
did,
scumbag.
Mr. Fucking grand round ladies. You went off on women in my
Hey, you
scope.
want me to how it started?
Do what you like. Do exactly
Fucking
what I
idiot.
said this to you today,
You're a
Chris.
fucking
I
idiot.
said to you today, take this and use it for your content for the next 2 weeks. Chris, at the end of the day,
Joe.
I've said my point. You're
Nobody
a
cares
scum.
about you. You're
You're
not
yeah,
Joe
I'm happy
driving
with
a
that.
van. You're
I'm
nothing.
happy with that, man. And I
You're
was happy
nothing. You're
telling you.
not happy,
There, bro.
Joe.
I was happy telling you about yourself.
Joe, you're not
Six
happy.
people there, bro.
You're single and alone. You're not happy.
Six people. You know nothing about me.
I promise you, Joe, you're not
You know
happy.
nothing about me, you know.
I
And
promise
trust me,
you're
I'd
not
much rather be
You
single
drive
than
a
be
van all
you
day.
or
You
in any
cannot be
predicament
happy.
with
You're a
you.
liar.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm a
liar.
liar.
You're
I'm
not
a
happy.
liar, Chris. Yeah.
You're not happy. That's why you come on here and
Please,
kick people
man.
out. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Yeah. It's funny, right?
Okay.
Keep with your fake laugh, bitch.
Yeah. It's not fake, man. I literally am laughing at you.
I could do the same thing. That's not fake, man. You're fucking mad. You're mad at the world, Joe, and it's all right. I'm here to coddle you.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna be all right
Okay.
tonight? Do you get it all out of your
Listen.
system, Joey?
If you stop crying, I'll shut up, and then that's it. It's done,
No,
innit?
I can
You
talk
gotta do.
about it.
Stop being a bitch, man, and
Why does it
crying.
make
No
you
one
so
cares.
mad, bro?
We're not having a feel sorry for Mary Day. We're not
Why does
having
it
a
make you
it's
so
Chris
mad?
Anonymous
Why does
Day.
it trigger
You're
you,
fucking
Joe?
both scum. Fuck off. Simple
Why
as
does it
that.
trigger you?
Why does what trigger me?
Why does what I did
People like
trigger you
you.
with Mary?
People like you trigger me. People like you do
So
trigger
then
me.
block
You
me, you
do.
fucking retard.
Unblock you.
I can't think of things. I gotta think of logical things, but I can't do it. I'm fucking Joey Vox.
What are you going on about?
If you
You just
block me,
talking
you
shit
wouldn't
again.
have to worry about
Are you
what
just
I do.
blabbering again?
Fucking
Are you
idiot.
blabbering again? Are you blabbering again?
Okay,
Why are
Joe.
you so butthurt that my name was Joey Vox? Why are you all crying about that?
Joey Vox. You're such a douche.
It's another thing
Douchebag.
for you
You're
to
a
cry
douchebag.
about. Another thing
Because
for you
you're a
to bitch
douche.
about. Does this
You're a
bear?
douchebag.
Does holding this bear hurt your hand?
You look like a fucking dork too when you wear that hat and your
Oh,
ears
Chris,
like
and
are
you look
flopped out.
beautiful. Chris Anonymous, you
Your
look
tiny
beautiful,
little
my
hat.
friend.
Like
And
you
you're
look
the big.
ridiculous.
I want to be a big famous periscoper like you, Chris. How
Come
do I
to
go
America,
about it? Do I have
Joe.
to
You
steal
love it.
someone's girlfriend?
Joe,
Anyone got a
come to
girlfriend I
America.
can
Hello,
You'd
steal?
Simple
love it.
Giggles.
You'd
Has
love
anyone
it
got a
here,
girlfriend I
Joe.
can steal? I want to be as big as Chris Anonymous, the
Joe,
guy that
come to New
everyone
York.
knows.
You would love it here.
Everyone knows Chris Anonymous. I'd love to be him.
Okay, Joe. You could come to New York. You would love it here, Joe.
Yeah. If I was in America,
Yeah.
oh mate, I'd
Hello,
love it.
Steve.
I'd
Beautiful.
fucking
All
love
right,
it.
you're a tough
I'd
guy,
love it.
Joe.
There's a
Joe,
couple of
please-
years. There's a
please
little
express
Devacchio
how
as well.
tough of a
There's a
guy you
couple
are.
of years, man, that deserve a nice fucking bit
Why
of
don't you
reality.
spend a couple of
A little
euros?
reality
Get
check in
down
your
here.
face.
Spend a couple
Definitely.
euros, Joe.
Moderators are
Hey,
blocking
deliver a
Look,
couple more
you're that
packages,
fucked
Joe,
up.
Don't
and
be
you
doing
can
that.
Today
Muting people you don't
to be
like.
against your own
Unmute
girlfriend, you
everybody.
know. Try to make.
else. I don't have to do anything.
Joey thinks what? What did that say? Revenge porn.
Joey doesn't know where revenge porn is because he's from England.
You know?
Yeah, from England too.
I can't even
That's
read.
even
I'm
worse.
from England. I'm dumb.
It's even
I'm
worse.
drive
It's even worse, dude. Get a dental plan.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
hell, Chris.
Come to America. You love it here.
I know. The
To be a mean little man, and you can
Yeah.
never get over here because you're
a
broke.
mean, nasty little man, Chris.
Yeah,
That's what I'll
you'll
always
never
be.
afford to live here.
Man, and enjoy
I
it,
will.
man.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
it. It's been emotional, man. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
I hope you're rubbing your nipples to this, bro.
I am. I'm wanking over Mary's pics, to be fair. Oh,
Yeah, probably are.
Cool. That's not cool.
Yeah, there you go, Don. That's who you're
There
dealing
he
with.
goes again. Piece
That's
of
what we're
shit,
dealing
Joey
with, Don.
again.
That's not cool, Joey. That's not cool at all.
I know. It's not. It's
I
a
mean,
shame for
what we're
Mary.
dealing
stay
with.
with
It is.
Chris. Let's just stay with
She
Chris.
shouldn't
That's
have
just.
to be in the firing line.
That's what I
for
mean.
this.
That's not cool.
She shouldn't be in the firing line for this. You know, she shouldn't.
You're an idiot. You put her in the line. Yeah. You're a great guy, Joey. You're not.
That's
Oh,
a Brandon. That's a
Don't worry.
Brandon Fox move there.
You're not a scumbag, Joey.
Wow. None of you lot. I watch everything you scumbags do.
Wow, you're a loser.
You all attack each other. It's
You're a
disgusting.
loser. Wow.
Disgusting. And you tell me. Wow.
Sorry, Joe. You gotta go. That's bullshit. You gotta
Such
go.
a fucking waste, that guy. I don't even know who the fuck he is.
I mean, that's a dick move.
Yeah. That's what we're dealing with, Donlod. He's not the only one who said that today.
Joey, that's a dick. You know, we never had any issues, but that's a dick move to say that.
I set him up.
I mean, just if you got an issue with Chris, stick to Chris.
I don't even know who the fuck he is. He just made a scope title about me, so I came in. I'm like, what did I miss? All of a sudden, he goes, oh, there's a scumbag Chris Anonymous. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. Then you got Meg
I'm
on the
sorry,
phone,
Eric.
double
I
teaming.
truly you're being dragged.
Like, if I never bring up Mary, I never will. And every time that I have to deal with this is what I'm saying. This is what
Don't worry about what I'm talking to.
This is why
you don't like it,
say
get the heck
people
out of
I
here.
do, and this is what happens. So, this is what I'm trying to stop. But they don't get it. It's gonna happen. They're gonna say it because they're scumbags that call other people scumbags, and that's just what I got to deal with.
I feel bad for Mary.
Well, me and Mary are perfectly fine. It's these fucking people that
I know, but still, it's not right.
the same people that watched Dami earlier in our argument have this huge fight. All of a sudden they're trying to do call-ins like Rice Krispie JoJo, who I thought, I don't know. There's just a fucking bunch of fake fucks on here.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's.
Hey man, it's all right. I'm fighting for Mary because I'm,
No, it's not. Oh, I know
too
you are,
perfect.
Chris.
She's too
You are,
perfect to address this. She's too.
you do.
She's
I
too
mean, you
above it.
fed in your girlfriend. I mean,
She's too above to do this dirty work.
I was in there and I thought you
Defend
guys had...
herself. Nobody will.
Wait, I came in there and I thought everything was cool between you guys, or you guys had come to some resolution. And then when I found out that Brandon and him did not apologize, I called back up and called him out on that.
Okay.
So I did not. I didn't.
Cool with Dom again, and
No, I'm not cool.
Care.
It's not that I'm cool with Dom. Right. I don't judge anybody for watching whoever they do. And I did call them thinking that you guys look. Mary shared the scope earlier today, so I was not sure. Okay, I understand.
Shared it because I'll tell you why she shared it, because she was afraid that Dom was going to talk more about her posting her pics on different websites, because the last thing he said to me in Joey Squares was,
"Wow,
you want me to get a nude
he
of you and
actually
post
said that, Chris?"
Yeah, and see, that's the
I
thing.
have the screenshot, Donlod. You want to see it?
Wow.
I came in there
That's
and Dom's.
low.
Can I finish something?
Go ahead.
I came in Dom's room and I thought things were better because I thought he had apologized. I thought him and Brandon had apologized earlier. And then I started talking. No, listen. So then I tried to smooth over the fact that they were fucking muting me in that room and not letting me say anything. And that's why I called in. Okay. And then when I found out, I sat and listened to Brandon call in on the Dom scope.
Disgusting.
Tonight. And then I heard Dom talk about it. I called in when Shut Up Jeff was on there. And both Shut Up Jeff and I had told Dom that he should make a public apology.
I hope
now let me finish. Then I got off that line. And what really pissed me off is that some broad calls up there, I don't know, Detroit Lisa or something, and she's making out like it's okay that Dom treated her like that. And I'm like, wait a Dom was falling right back into the pit of denial. And I just couldn't take anymore. So I didn't say anything and then I came back over here. I came over here.
I believe
because
listen,
I am not fake. I think that's wrong what they did, and I totally understand
I'm still dealing with it right now.
I know, and
everybody's been talking about this scope title.
That's why I thought
Will, you got Dree, you got all these fucking.
They should have made see. That's what I had said to Dom. I said a private apology isn't going to fly. If this shit went down in the public forum, then a public apology is in order, a formal public apology. Admission. And even after that, even after a public apology is made, it's still not going to change all that much. Apologies is going to be helping Dom more than it will Mary, because this is going to go on in Mary's head for some time. This is bullshit, which she has been put through. It is total bullshit, and nobody gets a pass from me on that. Will I go in? Was I thinking something was going on? And yes, I did go in there thinking it was okay. Yes. But once I caught wind of the fact that those two never made a public apology, I called right back in under a new account, of course, because I keep getting muted. I called under my Shut the Fuck Up Show account, and I called Dom out on it. By that time, Brandon took off. So don't think that I'm some fake bitch over here. I'm not. I think it's really wrong what they did to Mary. And people wonder, well, why is it brought up now? Well, that's because what was it, about a week ago? Brandon is on a call-in saying some shit about some of those things that went on. And do you remember you called him out on it today, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I fucking called him out on it today.
Yeah, because that was very recent. So this excuse that it's an old thing and we should just let it die. No, this isn't going to die for Mary. It isn't going to die that easily for Mary.
He gets.
And Brandon brought it up, And even now, tonight, it's still brought up, and Dom is still
He said it
in
in Dom's
denial.
room today during his call-in.
Dom is in denial. He does not want to face the fact that
Dom doesn't give
they
a
were in a
fuck, though.
private, intimate relationship.
You gotta
When
understand.
people are in an intimate relationship, they send pictures back and forth.
From
That's
Dom's
normal. What's
ex-girlfriend
not
dealing
normal? What's not normal is when they take it out of that union and they share it with somebody else that's got no permission to do
never
that.
gonna get through to Dom. Mary even says dealing with that guy is like dealing with a fucking bag full of rocks. The guy's retarded.
Yeah, well, that really
You can't
pisses
get
me
through
off.
to him. He doesn't give a fuck. He goes out and rides buses to Murcielago or the fuck the Hamptons with. I don't even, like. This is what this guy does. He doesn't give a fuck about that.
No, that's very
Anybody
wrong.
on it?
That's very wrong of him to have done, to have shared those things and then grind it in and put the squeeze on like just to hurt somebody with it. No, that's not right. That wasn't right at all, and that does require a public look. There's 314 people in this room, and we're all talking about it. Well, then
I love when
and
people are like,
it's been
"Why do you
talked
keep
about
bringing
it.
up money? Why do you keep talking about his money?" The point is, I just want to point out how much of a fucking scumbag this guy really is. You're dealing with a 3-year prison ex fucking felon who goes around emotionally terrorizing people. Guy's 39 years old and hatfishes fucking 22-year-old girls. Like, this is what you're dealing with.
Yeah, that you know what, Brandon is a complete disappointment, no doubt. I mean, completely, and I thought he was kind of like trying to be when he would tell the story in his scope about what he did to get the felony or whatever. I heard it as counterfeiting money and shit. You know what? I thought he was reformed. I thought he was doing better. No, this guy's up to the same old fucking tricks right on here, using all these people and manipulating all these people. And you know what? I'll tell you what.
It wasn't him, but he is the biggest instigator on the fucking app. And Brandon Vox still bitches about Fly Girl, and that motherfucker wants to tell me to stop.
Brandon really disappointed. It was kind of like totally out of character. I can't believe that. His attitude now about it, like when Shut Up Jeff was in Dom's scope recently.
I have a newfound respect for Jeff after today for defending Mary, because what I did in the past has nothing to do with Mary. So to keep her
to Brandon, something along what was it? Something along the lines. Tough questions like that, but there's a reason why. Brandon's like beginning that he was very reformed. Like he wasn't going to screw up. The little riff that I did have with Brandon doesn't even measure up to anything. Now that timing was that, maybe he felt like he wasn't going to be, once he realized he wasn't going to get money from me, that I just didn't. Yeah. Huh?
I said he defends whoever's most convenient to him.
So that was a complete surprise, and I didn't kind of person. I really gave him the benefit of the doubt, and it's a huge disappointment.
I was disappointed too when he went crazy on me after the whole. And he's never stopped since.
Well, you know what I found.
I threw a wedge in his relationship with Tina. He thinks I'm the reason why him and Tina.
Listen, when a guy comes on and when a guy dates you and he wants to move in and he quits his job or he doesn't show up, when a guy loses all. then that's a real red flag. So, but like what I was earlier with you, Chris, you had pointed the question of what did you do? Sneaky suspicion that, Joey Vox is just going on based on him, just one paragraph that he read, and okay, he's got the gist. People do, but I didn't really get the impression from Joey Vox that he really had it.
Than just that, and that's what freaks me out, because I never heard. I don't even know who the fuck.
Really disappointed in him.
In Joey?
Yeah, I've known him for a long time. Like I said, I don't know. Has he been talking like this? I haven't watched him.
Yeah,
so
we fought today in his scope, and he kept bringing
crap Dom did.
Mm-hmm.
It all stems from the crap with Dom and Brandon. So I understand that Mary, everybody else is even if.
Joe, if I would have known that, Chris, I wouldn't have never let him up there. I apologize for that.
I'm not going to back down from an argument. If they want to go, I'm game. I'm all for it.
I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't know.
I'm very sorry what's going on. Said today in your scope about how everybody else is going to move on from it, but you're still stuck with this feeling of, well, wait, it's not. Right. And I totally get that. Totally understand that. Dom is an asshole. They're assholes. Dom and Brandon. That's criminal. And Dom, that is criminal. It's just point where it was criminal. Would you press charges? Wait a second. It's all.
Mary is the complete victim in all this. The fact that they use her as a tool and a weapon to attack me is the whole point.
It's all to go after you, yeah. And you never do get over.
Let her do whatever she wants. She has complete freedom. So, like, even talk about it, it's upsetting. But, I mean, which is what we're thinking, because, I mean, violates her every fucking time she has to come on here. Just because I post.
That's all he got.
That's all. That's the only game he's got.
Well off. I'm very level-headed, and there's nothing. True king, JoJo.
Pardon?
Who's the true king?
You're the best, Chris. And that's why I was like, what? That of me. I'm not some fake bitch. No. I was under a totally different impression.
When we saw all these people.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I did
what happened today. Dom gets fucking an average of 9 people, 40.
There, and I was just listening, and then all of a sudden I start getting muted. I went under another one of my accounts and I got muted again. But it really pissed me off.
Look, and Chris is disgusting in his arguments and deserves every words that I say, not actions or intellect, just words I say. on the internet. These are the people that we're dealing with.
Yeah, we'll consider the source.
Well, they're gone.
Yeah,
And
They're
trust me,
gone.
I've been dealing.
With their 37 followers.
Yeah, it's
To say it on their real account.
right.
Negative, and you're on a troll, you get blocked.
Dumb fucks.
Did that to Dom's family member? Yeah,
Right.
That's a really good question.
He's married or girlfriend or whatever. But it's like, what if someone did that to his? Any guy wouldn't like
Joe,
it.
I know, $10,000 is a lot. Thank you for getting on here and addressing this with me.
Yeah, okay.
You're expensive to hire.
What happened to you? I haven't seen you. Did you lose your account?
Who, me?
For who?
Or did he?
Shut. You know what? I said enough to you, Nina. Come on, stop. You obviously got
mad
pissed
at me
off
for
from.
that?
Wait a second. I'll hold on 1 second, Donlod. You got pissed off, Nina, because you didn't like the truths that I was telling. Hold on. And so
Nina,
instead of addressing me live while you could, you said. So, okay, whatever.
Your children. You bitch, did you not fucking see that I
shut up,
spoke
Nina. I'm not here. Anyway, Donlod, as far as you go, yeah, I was.
Asked, would you want to call in? It's not like I twisted your.
Nina.
Well,
I do that to everybody. Hey, you want to?
Well, I just felt a lot of pressure, and I just didn't really want to.
Rice crispy bitch, leave my fucking kids out your mouth because I'm gonna tell you something.
It's like adults, Nina. A couple of weeks ago, you had a scope. Showed up on your scope and wanted to buy some of your numbers. Football because you were selling the raffle tickets.
What is it? What is it?
You were selling the raffle tickets to fund. You were talking on that scope about how your son made the captain of the football team. And then when Pat sneaks ago, this is not. I've got the scope too, Nina. This is a couple weeks ago when she was doing the raffle for the extracurricular. She asks for the money, and Pat's Nation said, "Hey, I don't know."
I went and asked
she went
him,
into another
and he
room.
answered.
Everybody heard that the kid did not know the position. In his own words, we all heard it that he did not know. He was actually. For money for extracurricular activities when at the same that he's the captain of the football team, and yet not the captain.
Talking through that.
So it's kind of setting this up, and our kid really isn't the captain. Well, teaches your child to lie, and she's not acting quite like an. Here's your self-appointed child advocate of the app people.
You stole my
It's
content.
pretty immature. But
You know, about J. Diddy. Well, how would you like it if somebody conducted an
Stole
illegal
my
background?
content.
Bought the
Recycling
domain of your
bullshit
real
is
name.
getting old.
Hmm?
Your fucking
Somebody bought. Did I do an illegal
Christina
background check
Blasey
on
Ford, go
you?
suck a dick.
No,
Go
but I
suck a
guess
dick.
when some. Oh no, it won't matter to you when somebody does it
Jojo,
to you.
you're
Though
an obsessed
we'll all hear about
fucking
it, won't we,
stalker.
Nina?
You're an obsessed.
No. Stalkers do
I
illegal
don't.
background
Fucking
checks,
Diddy
okay?
doesn't.
None of which it doesn't matter who you are. I'm gonna bitch about that. That's wrong.
all right, continue.
Now you're gonna shut the fuck up? Huh?
Nina, listen,
There we
you're
go.
one to talk. Maybe I should sit there and giggle and hold on. I'll get my dog to bark. I can get Skippy to bark. Skippy, get up and bark a little bit, would you? We're gonna get a show for you now while you try and talk. How would you like that? Or should I be an adult and show you a little respect and let you have a word in? Go ahead, Nina.
First of all, okay. My son answered.
Wait a
Patsy
second.
thing.
Why do you have to
It
call
was
me
me
names?
because you called me a
You know what?
bitch.
You're a fucking cunt, okay?
You just
So
called
shut
me a
the fuck
bitch in your
up.
last
Now I'm gonna
podcast.
start talking over
You
you.
called me a
Blah blah blah
bitch,
blah
you fucking
blah blah blah
cabrona.
blah blah
Fucking
blah blah
cabrona, you
blah
called
blah
me a
blah
bitch.
blah.
So what?
Hey Skippy, come
And
on.
you put that.
Country
The fuck?
roads take me
I should play the
home
song.
to the place I belong. West
Did you like that,
discover
Nina?
the world,
Nina,
mountains
discover
Nina
the
found a
deep,
little
world,
hard to talk
world.
over that,
take me
didn't she?
home.
Come around.
That
No, I'm
country
used to a lot of
road.
background noise, honey.
Sorry.
Oh, you go, Chris.
What's that? No, what's my favorite song, Chris?
Chris is the best.
Ooh,
You
baby,
know
I.
my favorite song. Do
Chris
do
is the best
do
person on
do
this
do
app.
do.
Oh, shit, JoJo.
Even if he thought I was a fake bitch, even if he still thinks I'm a fake bitch,
I
I'd
don't.
still say that Chris is the best person on this app.
Just
And I'm
You
relax.
sorry I
fucking
disappointed him.
brown
Oh
nose
my
ass
God, that breaks
kisser.
my fucking heart. I mean, I'm serious.
What about you, Nina?
He's a sweetheart. He's a good
What do you
guy.
think, Nina? Give me
Jesus
some
Christ.
love.
Dang, I think all
What
Periscope
happened,
Oh,
said.
Chris?
baby, I love your way.
I say, what about
Yeah.
you? Your opinion on me? Give me some.
He
I've
needs some
never.
sugar,
I
Nina.
don't
Come
have
on,
a
give him
problem
some
with you,
sugar.
Chris. You and I, we cool. Like I don't
I,
ever. I've never had a problem with you. Like
I'm
like
just
on a
kidding. I'm just.
fucking like deep
Fucking around,
level. I've never. I don't got nothing to.
me either, Nina. We've always been
We
cool.
good. We're good. Honestly, I don't have nothing bad to say.
We good in the
Honestly,
hood,
yes, we good in the foot. We like 4 fucking flats on the Cadillac.
right?
Never mind. You
Hey,
don't know what that
coconut.
means. What? Anyway,
You sound like Vox.
you've never what?
Someone said I sound like Vox.
Oh Jesus. I've never. Jojo, are you a mom?
Well, I don't think that's any of your concern, but yes, I
Randy,
am. Yes, I am a
Randy
mother.
said, "Oh, we're
Yes.
singing."
You're a mom. So being a mom, would it bother you if I spoke of your kid and called them a fucking liar?
If I didn't say
You
that's a
said
lie.
yes, you
I did
said that
not
I
say the
made my
word
kid
fucking.
lie.
I didn't say they were lying. I said, is
No,
there
you
the
said
potential there? And I'll
no.
tell you another thing.
You said
I
I
would
taught
never
my
bring my
kids not to
child on
lie.
this app to have
I
to
didn't bring.
justify. I wouldn't be like, hold on a second, let me get my son. And then he's underage. I would never put my son, underage son, on this app to ask him a
I've never my
question
kids
or
on
anything
here.
like that.
I've never
Absolutely
showed my
not.
kids.
Children should have a choice, and at that
I've
age, you can't make a
never
proper choice,
showed my
and you
children's
should keep them
face
off
on
the app.
this app.
You may
Jojo.
not have showed them, but everybody heard them in Pat's Nation.
You got the fucking memo all fucking wrong.
No, sweetheart, I got the off, and then
Was
days
anybody
later,
in my
I saw.
broadcast?
Listen to me,
Has
especially. Should
Hold
not
up.
be taking your
Jojo.
child and putting him on the
Okay,
internet.
Jojo.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Stop,
Okay.
Nina, you've
I'm
made
going to
so many
ask. No,
mistakes.
because
Come
you're
on.
wrong.
Wrong. Nina can never be
oh my God, pero
wrong.
no se calla la cabrona.
Whatever.
So, did Pat's Nation
Damn.
ask my son what
Yeah,
position he played, or
asked your son what position he played,
and my
and
son
you
answered.
did not know.
My son answered.
He said he did not
my
know.
son
No, I got the scope, Nina. I got the scope. The kid was disillusioned. Give me a break,
Jojo, that's why I
Nina.
scoped him today. We were going to a fake practice with
Maybe you did. I'm telling you, this is the way it looked like to me. And when I asked Pat's Nation,
so mind your business. Leave my kids out your fucking mouth.
No,
Don't
I'm not
worry
gonna
about.
See, I would have, if you had never claimed to be a child advocate, if you had never appointed yourself as the child advocate on this app, I would not have ever said a word. Listen, I remember when you when you stuffed a turkey 2-3 days in advance. When you stuffed a turkey 2-3 days in advance, did I come at you? No, I let it slide. I didn't say a fucking thing. When you did a few other things, I let it slide. I didn't say a fucking thing. Then I heard you're a child advocate, and then I see you playing porn. No, bitch. At that point, I've got something to say. And it doesn't matter what your name is, okay? So I'm not stalking you or obsessed with you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm talking about you have absolutely no right to declare yourself the self-appointed child advocate on this app.
You have me, Diddy, Jeff, myself.
Danny, well, go look at the video of Danny.
We don't have you on
I mean, it's all on my. I don't have to explain this shit because it's already on my Twitter. I can post those things because those people went after me first.
I didn't go after you.
Nina, I want you to do some investigative work on me. Okay, I want you to find. I want you to find the screenshot and the video of when I went after anybody and initiated an attack on anybody. Show me that video. Show me that screenshot. I'm sure one of your people can find it, right? Because after all, I go after people all the time and initiate attack, right? Bullshit. There isn't one screenshot or video available to anybody from this app that where I have attacked or initiated any attack against anybody. Screw you, Nina. And you know what? Don't stuff your turkey 2 days in advance. That's the real lesson here, isn't it, Nina?
Bitch, it was a day in advance.
It doesn't matter, honey. You should not do that. That's bacteria in there. No, it doesn't matter. When you have to stuff it, when you stuff the turkey, you put it in the oven immediately. You do not leave the breading in there to get the fucking bacteria from the bird.
Yo, she's fucking
fuck. Go check out butterball.com.
Bitch, are you eating?
Go check out butterball.com.
Are you eating gobble gobble?
No, you never stuff a turkey a day early, ever.
Don't worry
unless you want to make your family sick.
My kids are still fucking alive. My whole family's still alive. Trust me, we're good. We're good.
No, like I said, Nina, I could have easily corrected Nina and created a big scope and said, look at that Nina, she's over there stuffing her turkey 2 days in advance. No, I'm not like that. I'm not going at you like that. I never did that, okay? I never went at you. I never did anything until you claimed to be a child advocate. You claim to be a child advocate, and then you show triple X porn. Then you show Amy's nudes. Shut the fuck up. Come on, you can't figure this out. It doesn't matter whether Amy forgives you. I already explained this shit earlier. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. The fact is that you're claiming to help children at the same time you're making a profit off of it. How dare you make a profit off of the lives of children on this app? Where did your base of viewers start with, Nina? They started with your child advocate shit. You sucked everybody in to be your viewer. You sucked everybody to be viewing you in your room because you were a child advocate. Then you changed the content over to the fucking porn. No, Nina, that doesn't fly.
Jojo don't want to answer. Jojo, when's the last time you got a good basting? When's the last time you got a good basting?
Actually, about 3 days ago. I've been very sore. I was very sore the other 2 days ago. Yeah, no, I get a regular basting, Nina. I don't have a problem with that.
Jojo, you need somebody to really fuck you.
Sweetheart, listen, he's probably moving in. Let me keep working on it. I should have really good scopes, real good real soon when he moves in, right? So, like, don't worry
I'm
about
giving
me
you
and if I
entertainment,
got
folks.
basted,
I'm giving
honey.
you what you
Jojo, you want
want.
my turkey? Is that what you want? You want this big juicy
Pure
turkey? You want
entertainment.
this turkey?
No,
You want
Nina,
this
I don't
big
want
juicy
anything from
turkey?
you. I find it offensive that you go into your closet, take whatever's on the bottom of your closet that your kids aren't going to use anymore, and put it up for sale
Jojo
for
wants my
$500
turkey.
when it's worth $4. That's what I get pissed off at. And then, here's another thing.
Jojo wants my
Nina goes
turkey.
through all this trouble with the numbers, the whole board and everything.
Account is
Guess
Jojo
what?
wants
Does
my
Nina take
turkey.
those numbers and put them
Did
in a
somebody make
bucket?
a troll?
Hell fucking no.
Did
She
somebody
doesn't
make
put
a
them in a
troll?
bucket. She uses a computer to pick the numbers. Well, then why go through all the drama with picking the numbers off the board? If you're just going to take the number off of the computer, then just get a piece of notepaper, for Christ's sake.
You're
I
making
haven't heard a
sense.
goddamn thing she said.
Jojo, my next account is Jojo wants my turkey.
Okay, well, my next account is Nina's on my tit. How's that?
No, I don't got
Nina's
you.
on my
Bitch, I don't
tit.
even have you on my Twitter. You're non-existent on any of my social media.
I think she does
none.
enjoy it. She
Here,
likes it.
It's because you go at me. That's why. But you have me.
Listen,
on
I just think that
Twitter.
I think it's
You're a
disgusting
stalker.
that you claim to be the child advocate. You
Oh,
have a big draw
I need
with
a
that
violin
whole,
song. Can anybody call
with
in
that
and do
whole
a violin?
torch of
Hey,
child
Chris,
advocacy,
do the
and then you
violin.
turn around and you use it to make money off of raffles. You did the same thing. Look, you don't have nothing to do with Maddie. Maddie never did nothing to you, yet you're
Oh,
scoping
really?
about him that morning.
Maddie
Why? So you
never
could
did
sell your
nothing to
raffle
me?
tickets later
Are you
on.
fucking
That's the fucking
delusional?
game you play, and it's
Maddie
rude.
never
You
did
use other
nothing
people's
to me.
names in your account, in your scopes,
Never.
so that you can make money at the end of
I
your
Really?
can
fucking
listen to
scope,
JoJo rant all
picking
day.
numbers. What?
Never did anything to me.
I
You're
can
right,
listen to you
Jojo.
talk
What's the
all
matter?
day. I don't know why everybody's making fart.
Maddie Rice's fucking dick? Is that why you'll sew up his fucking culo? You can see through his
Oh my
fucking
God.
throat? Go fuck yourself.
Wait, I
He
want to
did
hear.
Oh God! Now she's
I
getting
love it.
really vulgar. Come on, Nina. You're better than that.
So what?
You're better than that, Nina.
Trust
Nina,
me.
what you should do? Can I give you some advice?
You really
Hey,
don't want the
how about
fucking
this,
vote to come
Nina?
out?
Why
Because
don't you
trust me,
try and do
the
like
fucking
some kind of a
maleta. Y te
skit?
mando
Why don't?
arranca pa'l
Yes,
carajo,
I do like Maddie. He's all right. He does his own thing. I'm not tight with anybody on this app. I don't have any. Nobody's got my
I'll
phone
give
number.
JoJo this.
I
She's
don't text with
focused.
anybody. I don't do nothing with anybody. I don't belong to any Snap group or anything.
Right, Lara?
Hey, now let me tell you something, okay? Nina, this is what you should really do: is you should put on a little skit where you do this Rosie Perez thing and you talk about celebrities or you talk about the top news. And then you could actually get a tip afterwards. I mean, like asking your audience for a tip is a little more legit because then it's like you're not giving them mind fuck, okay? It isn't like buy the
Really?
number, do this and do that. No, yeah,
Really?
you know what? Just give your audience the benefit of the doubt, okay?
You hear this shit?
You underestimate your audience. Your audience is intelligent enough to know what you're fucking doing, okay?
Thanks for the
But
heart,
do it on
guys.
the up and up. Don't insult your audience with this raffle bullshit. Put on a show and then expect a tip afterwards. And that's
With
legitimate.
my raffle
But this kind of
bullshit,
shit where you're
do you
taking
know-
other people's names, putting them in your
Jojo,
scope titles, doing
where the
the
fuck
triple
have you
X
been
porn,
under a
doing the
rock?
Amy's nudes and
I
shit
do
like that.
this
All
every
that,
day.
no, you should not be getting money for that. I'm
I
sorry.
think all England is watching.
Okay.
I do this every year, Jojo.
No, I get a lot of bots.
I shut up.
Too,
I let her
Lexi.
talk. I'm gonna talk, and she talks.
And
Oh, these
that's
are real.
another
How we
thing with
doing
Lexi
this?
Peters.
Look at the
Listen, the
How
only
are we
reason
doing
why
this?
Lexi Peters doesn't like me is because Big
Everybody
King
in
didn't
our
like me.
community's
And the
into
only
just
reason why
about
Big King
things.
didn't like me is because Stock didn't like me. And Diddy didn't like me. The torch of hate has been passed down, and I'm so sick of
I
it.
swear to God,
Lexi,
she
I
talks
never
the
did a
shit
goddamn
that
thing to you.
out
In
of her
fact,
fucking
you were
husband.
putting
Poor
me down
hubby.
for months before I even knew about it, before I even knew who you
Look
were.
at comment.
What the hell?
Yeah, Lexi did the same thing to me.
Yeah, like I didn't even know this broad, and she's like got the lowdown on me, and she's talking about me like as if I know her. I'm like, I don't know this
Everybody
bitch.
thought she was fake because she had those porn on the Twitter. So we
Yeah,
all
I
thought
work
she was a
tonight.
cat.
Oh yeah, where some stupid fuck convinced her to show her hemorrhoids on Twitter. Yeah, that was a bad move.
Yeah.
That was a very bad move, Lexi. Don't speak about me. Well, you just spoke about me, bitch. What are you talking about? You're in the scope saying this and that, blah blah blah. What the fuck? Nina, actually, I did
That was
speak
not
to
real.
you out of concern for you, because if you're doing the child advocacy shit and you're just a plain civilian and you might have shit on your fucking phone, let me tell you, the way the law looks at it is you're still a
Me?
civilian.
Do
So
you really think
regardless
I'm
of
that
what your
stupid?
intent is,
Do you really think I don't
I
know
don't
what
know
I'm
what
doing?
look at. All I
Do
know
you
is
really
that you
think
claim
that
to
I
be a
don't know
child
what
advocate,
this bitch don't
which
shut
to me
up?
that might
She's like a
signal to
fucking
me
report. She just keeps
that
going and
signals to
going
me
and
that
going
you might have
and
some
going
bad
and
shit on
going.
your
I don't have
devices.
porn.
And if
I
that's the
don't have
case,
porn
the
on my
law
phone.
looks at you.
I
They
don't
would
have
issue the same laws against
porn
you
on
as
my
anyone
phone.
else.
You
So
heard
you
me?
would actually have to
Oh my
register
God,
as a
she
sex
don't shut
offender,
up.
even if you're trying to be a helpful person. You could be screwed over with what you're trying to do on a legal standpoint, very much so. So
I'm
you should
lost
protect
too.
yourself and not sit there and come off like a child advocate, because you're not licensed for this. You've not been appointed by the app for this. The app has a way to report child problems, child
No,
safety.
actually, I am
They
gonna
do
call her.
not
Hold
rely
on.
on Nina. They block
Hold on.
you every day, Nina. Shut the fuck up. Find
Okay.
some other
I hope-
way to make
Yeah,
some
because I'm
money.
that stupid.
Use your brain. Everybody's
Okay,
been
can I
telling you
talk? When
sound
can I
like
talk?
Rosie
Okay,
Perez.
if you don't want me
Why
to
can't you
talk
pick
over
up
you,
on
then
the
shut the
clue,
fuck
man?
up. If you don't
No,
want
I'm
me to
not going
talk
to shut
over
the
you,
fuck
shut
up just
up.
because you say
Yo,
so. How do
shut
you like
fucking
it?
hole.
How do you
I
like
hope
it, Nina?
I hope Joey Vox is jerking off to this right now. Joey, how's my face look up here, Joey?
One day
Okay.
you're going to thank me, Nina, because I've never really
Bitch,
hated
please.
you. I've just seen
Okay.
you make so
Listen,
many stupid moves. And I'm like, you
watch this.
sit there and
I'm
open
gonna
your mouth and one
okay.
stupid thing after another. Shut the fuck up. Go do what you're good at. You sound like Rosie Perez. Capitalize on that. Come on. What the fuck? Is it that fucking hard?
Oh my
Come
god.
on. Anyway.
Can we talk about the turkey?
Yeah, the turkey. I'm telling you.
Do I get to talk or am I have to talk over her? How does this work?
Oh my God. Oh my
fuck
God.
on
Do you
and I
people hear
fucking
this
have to
bullshit?
speak
Wait
on
a
top of her?
second.
You see
Wait
what I'm
a second.
saying?
Do you people hear this bullshit?
Shut the
Do you
fuck-
guys
oh my
recall just
God.
20 minutes ago when I got on the phone, Nina sat and blah, 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 blah all over my words? Well, how do you
Oh, I
like
know.
it,
Because you
Nina?
don't let me talk.
You didn't
shut
let
up and let
me
me
talk,
talk.
bitch. Shut up.
Me too, Ashley.
You think I'm that fucking stupid to really have child porn on my phone? Do you know how long I've been doing this?
I have
and
no
I actually
idea
advise
what you have on
everyone
your phone.
not to have pictures of any type of child, not to go into a private.
Hold on,
Maybe
guys.
you should educate
Steven
yourself
just
a little
asked,
bit more on
am
what
I
I do
almost
and how I
done?
do it.
Are you almost
Because
done?
I
Look,
don't
I
do
don't
this
know
by
what you
What do you
do.
myself.
think,
All I
guys?
know
Well,
is that you call yourself a
maybe.
child advocate, which
Steven,
would tell me
Donlod's
that
not
if you
getting
were
off the
legally a
wild.
So
child
hold on a
What
advocate,
time you
second.
going
How
then
on,
does
you would
my mother
Steven?
legally
take
have
this up?
access
But
to
I
very
also
Reach
can't
back
bad
help
in.
information,
this.
very bad material. But because you're working for the government, that's like the cops get a hold
What
of
time you
child
going on,
porn.
Steven?
They see it, but because they're cops, they're not going to get busted for that. Do you understand?
I don't
But
want
a
to interrupt your
civilian
sweet
like
talk.
you would get busted. No, I don't know what's on
I
your
don't get
phone,
busted
and
for
I don't
anything
know
because
what's
I do
I'm not
everything
gonna
that
but
the
boy,
drop.
I'll tell
crime
you, you wait
Crazy?
and
and the
come off and you
undercovers
say
tell
you're
me.
an investigative. You got a team of investigators and this and that. Oh, really? Well, let's hope none of them have shit on their phone, because then they're going to be on the sex registry list, just like any pedophile. Do you get that?
I'm
That's
one
why
fourth of.
That's why civilians don't take that step into
I'm
that
one.
realm. You don't pretend to be a cop. You don't pretend to be a
I've
doctor.
never
And you don't
pretended to
pretend to
be
be
a
a
cop.
child advocate,
I've never
especially when you're
pretended to be a
making
cop.
fucking money off the app.
Ever. I've never.
Because
I'm
when
one
you
fourth of
make
the
money off the
reason.
app as a child advocate, then
Ever.
those children, you're making money off the suffering of children. How dare you? Do you not fucking get it?
Money for helping children?
I'm
You
one
may
fourth.
not ask for money. You may
don't
not
ask for
ask
anything.
specifically for
I
money
don't ask for
during that
anything. I
scope.
don't
But
ask.
if
I do it because I
viewer
fucking want to
base
do it.
is
And I
made
do
up
it on
of
the fucking
people
DL.
that first found
When
interest in
someone
you
from our
as a child
community,
advocate and are now buying raffle tickets, you're damn right you're making money off the suffering of children. How dare you?
I'm one fourth the reason these numbers are so high. You dumb fucks in chat.
Oh, fuck that. Everybody knows it's me, Chris. Come on.
It's all you, Joe. It's you.
I
too.
know,
And
right?
Nina.
I think all Periscope's in
seriously?
here.
I think England is in here
Our
too.
community.
Are you
What's
fucking
that,
me?
Chris?
I think England is in
What do
here
you
too.
do, Jojo, for the community? How do you help? How do you contribute?
Nina's signature question. You
Donlod
think
is
that's going to
fucking
shut me up?
435 people. Are you
I'm not.
crazy?
I'm here to be a viewer, honey. That's what I'm here for. And
Oh,
as far
pretty
as
To be
far
a
as I'm
stalker.
concerned, the only reason why anything ever appeared on my Twitter was because I was attacked. Okay, so I've
Really? I
responded to
attacked
those
you,
attacks.
Jojo?
No, I don't come out and say I'm here to help out. I'm here. I do a lot of promoting for free. I do lots of videos for free. Those are the things that I help out with. Ask Lo, did she like her video? Okay, so there's some positive things that I do, but I don't do that for recognition like you do. Okay, that's why I don't like to discuss what I do that's positive on the app, because I don't need the credit like you do. I don't need the $5 like you do. Okay, because if I did, I'd go get an online job. I'd be a freelancer. Okay, when I needed money before, I was a freelancer. That's what I did. So I know how to do
What
that.
are you
don't know
fucking
how to do that.
about?
That's why you sit on the app and you position
What
yourself as the
are
child
you
advocate
talking
and later sell a
about?
raffle ticket, which actually is you're getting paid for the suffering of children. That's indirectly, that is what is happening.
Wow, you're such an ignorant.
No, I'm not. Hey, you know what, Nina? Go
Really?
ahead. I don't give a fuck what you
So
say
I'm
about me.
helping the
The fact
kids.
is that you're the one
Really?
that turns out to, well, I'm the child advocate, and then you're the one that turned out to
Wait. So
play
all the
triple
people
X
that I help
porn
on
on your
Periscope,
scope
really?
in a real vindictive move. That's not my problem.
What
Those are
time are you
things
Well, then
you
ending,
have
don't.
to
Dom?
Why
own.
don't you
That's
try
not
doing
my
what I
problem.
do?
Those are
Why
things
don't you do
you
what I
have to
do?
own, Nina.
Is that Chris?
What time are you
Why don't
ending?
you do what I do? Why don't
Whenever
you try
I'm
Steven
it?
not
wants me
interested.
to.
Why do I have to do what you do? I'm sorry.
Fucking
Why do
stop
I
fucking
have to do what
criticizing
you do?
what I do or what
I
I
do
don't
what
do,
I
because
do, Nina.
Periscope does
I
such a
do
great
what I
job
do,
of
okay?
fucking helping kids, right?
I do whatever I do, and what I do very well.
You do
okay?
shit. You don't do nothing.
That's
You don't
fine.
do
Whatever
shit.
you want to think, Nina, that's fine. But we're not here to talk about JoJo played porn because she's a child advocate. No, I don't do shit like that. We're here to talk about that with you
Yeah,
because
because
you're
I
the
have
one
to
that
be fucking
called
Mother
in.
Teresa.
You're the
I
one
have
that
to be
called in,
walking a
and you
fucking
know that
shake,
that's going to trigger me. That's what
fucking
you
making
Yeah,
wanted
mistakes or
this.
anything, right?
You're loving this.
Well,
She
by the
wants
way,
all
if you're
this
gonna
attention.
attack one,
You know,
attack
Nina
everybody.
does the
Why don't
parody
you
of
call
me.
everybody
Did I
out
do the
that has
parody of
social
Nina? No,
Jojo?
I don't do
Call
parodies of
everybody
people
out,
on the app.
Jojo.
Okay, not like that. I'm
Don't
sorry.
call me out.
No,
Call
but she
everybody
does a
else.
parody of me because I'm more
Go
important
ahead.
than she is. Okay, sorry
ahead,
you couldn't
Jojo.
say what you needed to say to me on the live. Okay, when
Go
you were
ahead.
live, the minute the
Go ahead,
fucking
Jojo.
scope ended, you had to jump
Go
on
ahead. How
scope
many
and do a
people have
parody of
shown
me,
other
and then
people's
delete the
porn?
broadcast. Why'd you delete it? Did you
Jojo, say
bomb?
it. Go ahead, Jojo. Say it. Go ahead, Jojo. Say it. How many? Because if you're attacking one, attack everyone. Go ahead. Go for it. Start naming names. Stop dropping the shit. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I'm
so
here to
I'm the
talk
only
about
one,
what
huh?
you called
I'm
up
the
and
only one.
stirred the pot
No,
with me.
you started shit with me when you started fucking talking about my kid.
I explained that whatever I said
Thanks
about your
for coming,
kid,
guys.
you had anything that I brought up about your kid, you already brought to the app. I never went and
Oh, yeah,
investigated
okay,
your
whatever.
kid. I never did.
Cheers,
I went
Dottie.
by what you put on scope. I
Buddy,
went merely by what you put on scope, dearie.
Really?
Okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? I did not say anything more or anything less. Oh, I can't talk about what you did on scope. Oh, I'm not allowed to sit and have commentary about what you publicly offered on scope.
This
Sorry, it doesn't
really
work
fast.
that way.
Can you do me a favor? Can you stay in your fucking lane? I stay in my fucking
No,
lane.
I
and
can't
just
do you
fuck up.
any favors.
All right, then. Well, either you do it the fucking good way or you're going to do it the fucking bad way. But you're going to leave me the fuck alone.
Well, you're going to take that shit off of your Twitter.
I ain't taking shit off, bitch. How's
Well,
that?
then I'm not going to leave the subject
Well, then
alone.
go ahead. Do whatever the fuck
Can't
you
we
want.
be
Well,
two
you know,
adults?
Even if you did take
And
the shit
now-
off the Twitter,
Wait.
I will always
fucking
have this
caps.
underlying
Can't you guys make a
dislike for you
compromise?
because
Can't
I
we
feel
love
like,
you.
you know, I don't
This is
think
gonna
you've
be
ever
in
been in a
caps. I'm
position
doing that shit
where
right
you've been a
fucking now.
child that's been abused.
Right now.
And
Listen,
I,
Whatever
you
you
would
want.
if
be
me
the
and
last
Dom,
person
With a
that I would
scream
ever
full
put a
of-
child. I would never. No, I'm sorry.
Come on, guys.
If I
Pump
had
them
if
hard.
I had
Talked
access to
about
if
my
there was a
Pump them
child
hard.
hurting, you would be the last person I would bring that
I know
child
this is
to,
great
because
if
you
me and
profit
Dom,
off of the
Damn, pump
suffering
some
of children,
hard.
and that's my dislike for you. When you stop doing that,
Alright,
if you
Flago
take a
calling.
turn in your
Flago
history
calling.
and perform like Rosie Perez, or go ahead and talk about the
This way, hold on.
whatever celebrity or this or that, whatever you choose to do. If you take a turn, then I might take a second look at you and I won't bring those things up. But you're
I don't
still
need
doing
your
it.
approval.
You're
not-
still acting like the child advocate.
Can
I
we
You're
make a
still making
compromise?
twice at a
My
time.
mother. I already have a mother. Thank
Can
you
we
very
make a
much.
compromise?
No, I'm a viewer, dear.
And what? Yeah, you're
This
a
is
viewer of
called
like fucking
public
50 million
scrutiny,
fucking accounts.
Nina. This is
Stuff
called
in the
public
crown royal
scrutiny. Sorry, it's not working out for you.
Oh,
Jojo,
really?
when's the right time to put a stuffing in a crown roast pork?
I would never stuff any kind of animal carcass until right before I'm ready
You
to
gotta
cook
cook
it.
That's smart.
Okay? And I wouldn't even put like lasagna in a pan and put it in the fridge for a day or 4 hours. No. When you make lasagna, same thing. You fucking make that shit. You put it in the oven. You cook
Would
it. Otherwise, the bacteria gets a chance to get in there, and then it doesn't matter how much fucking heat you put on it. It's not going to be good.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So, and yeah.
Mary made me meatballs today.
That sounds really good.
She's a great cook. I love her.
Yeah, isn't it nice when a woman shows her domestic side?
And she massages feet. So I landed a really good girlfriend. Or wife. Anywho.
Oh.
Donlod,
Wait
you
a
better
second.
go.
Wait, you said a really good wife? What?
Yeah,
See,
I'm
I'm
gonna be
taking
with
one
Mary
for
the
the
rest
team.
of my
So
life.
everybody better
Well,
be
yeah,
pumping
I know
hearts, 'cause
that, but
Steven's
did you
gonna be pissed
already?
off at me for
Oh, not yet.
staying live. So
I'd rather
come on,
call her
guys,
my
pump
wife
them
than my
up.
girlfriend, though. It sounds more romantic.
Steven's gonna be chewing my ass out big
Aw,
time.
that's
Yeah,
sweet.
you're fucked, Donlod. You're gonna get Joey Vox on you next.
Nah, I ain't worried
I love
about it.
Mary. She's so pretty, and she's so smart too. I really like her. I really like
Steven's
her.
gonna be pump them hearts, because I stayed on live and Steven's gonna be pissed off at me. I have to take that crap now.
Well, Brandy's
Fucking
title's
Donlod,
with
fucking
I
JoJo.
love you, Mary.
You don't care about me.
Brandy's scoping with
You're the sweetest,
JoJo
Mary.
and Nina in the title.
What?
Wait, what was that?
Brandy 1972.
She tried to call in.
She said she votes that JoJo wins.
She knows
Well,
that what?
I do have a lot of good points,
My vote
Nina,
is
and it's
JoJo
like
won
it's
that
not
round
like I
against
hate you or
Nina,
think you're
and
a
didn't
bad
even
person
bring up
or
this
anything.
fact.
What?
I got so lucky.
Vote is JoJo won that round and against Nina and didn't even bring up.
Wow. I mean, really, nobody wins. You know how I would win?
That's Brand
How I
Diddy.
would win?
I'm
how I
sorry.
really want? You know how I
That's
really want to
Brand
win?
Diddy.
I want to win impact so that she realizes her potential, so that her tickets. You're selling yourself short.
Well,
You have a
since I
little
couldn't
gift there.
speak,
Go forward,
well, she
and that would
did.
be me.
You know what I
Mary.
mean?
Look,
I
it's
can't
just
even get
bad.
the word in. How?
Me talking on a scope. Me talking. Where I would win is if I made a positive impact.
Fast.
Can Fly Girl call in?
And then I'm out.
Sure.
No, can you please
All
have?
right.
Can you drop, please?
Wait. I'm not ready for another attack. I'm out of breath.
Detective. Hold on, no, JoJo, hold on, because you accused me of
I'll
things,
drop
and the
if
detective can make
JoJo's.
it clear
I'll
to
drop
you
if JoJo
of
stays
exactly
on.
what I do. I would gladly appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay,
It's up to
who is
JoJo.
this? Like, first of all, this is a
People are saying
detective.
two against one's not
What
fair.
kind of a detective?
She works with children. Can
Well,
you
that
drop
doesn't
Chris,
do it
please?
for me. I mean, there's lots of people that work for children.
Don't worry, she can explain it to you, because I'm not gonna get fucking.
JoJo, are you gonna stay on? Because I can't leave this great slot on this call.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I should just exit out.
If you stay on, I'll drop.
Can you please?
Well, I'm not afraid to stay on. I mean, like, look if Nina is not a legal, Nina is not considered a legal advocate. Nina, listen, despite who Nina might bring on this call, the fact is that the Periscope themselves have chosen. Periscope has chosen a way to deal with child safety on the app. Okay.
I want to get
If
the facts that are straight.
Where's this
Because
person at?
Nina,
Okay,
if
'cause he wants
Periscope
to
was
come
on
up.
your
So
side, if
who's this
Periscope was
person coming
on your
up?
side, Nina, you would not repeatedly get banned. I'm sorry, Nina,
really,
that's happened to
wait.
you,
So
but
everybody that
that's
got
the
banned. So
fact.
Chris got
It
banned.
doesn't.
Diddy
Chris
got
doesn't
banned.
try and be a
I mean,
child
Donlod got
advocate.
banned. I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't matter. I'm talking about in terms of you. If you
No,
were
I'm
of
talking about
value
in
to
terms of
Periscope,
everybody.
Steven,
if
I'm gonna end
Periscope
soon, buddy. Don't
valued
worry.
you as a
Hello.
child advocate, they
If she'll
would
let me
not
talk,
ban
Lori.
you, Nina.
So Lori, she's saying that supposedly I don't know what I'm
I don't
doing,
know
and
who
that
this Lori is.
okay. Can you
I
explain to
won't
her who you
believe a
are?
word she says unless she identifies herself with a star number and where she's from, what precinct, where she's coming from. Otherwise, this is another plant of Nina's. You know, like all the other people that
See,
go in there and
you
say,
hear this?
"Oh yeah, I got school
Hello.
supplies. She helped me last
5 more
year." Blah
minutes,
blah blah.
Steven.
Put the
Hello.
$5 in. Well, that's how I'm gonna
Are you
look
gonna
at
let
it.
her
Hello.
talk?
I don't believe you.
Hello.
Yes.
I want to go back to sleep. Can you guys, whoever knows me in here knows what I do, throw up a 1. If you know me and know what I do, throw up a 1.
You have.
Am I a special victims unit detective? Throw up a 1.
I know. I'd like to see how that's. Can you prove that?
Of course I can prove that, but am I going to
Great.
prove it right now when I was woken up from a sleep? No, I'm absolutely not. What am I here for?
She's saying that I don't know what I'm doing, and that if I get caught with child porn, basically, and that I'm not an advocate.
Who has
So
wait who has child porn?
she says
No,
that if I
I
get
said
caught
to
with child
Nina,
porn
here,
or
let me
anyone,
explain it. I said to Nina that if she is if she is trying to be a child advocate, and for some reason through her investigations wound up having actual child porn on her devices,
because
she
I don't
is
know
not
about
a
it.
licensed child advocate. She is not a part of any governmental agency for child advocacy. So
Correct.
it's not like, so she, if
Everybody,
she were here, let me finish. So my conclusion was is that if she was found to have child porn on any of her devices, the state of wherever she's at would prosecute her just like they would anybody else that would have child porn on their devices. It wouldn't matter what her intent was. She would immediately
I
be
wake her up.
arrested. She would be arrested, and she would have to prove herself in court.
okay, you're absolutely right. Because
Thank you. Thank you. So
no,
Nina, why did you wake up this poor woman?
No, because you're saying that I basically don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I didn't say, Nina, you
Yes,
have
you
no
did.
business. Nina, the Periscope
Who
app
are
has
you
a
to tell me if
child
I have
safety
business or
button.
not?
Okay, you woke up somebody and for no reason at all, because what I said was in fact the truth, and she just confirmed that. Now you're making up other stuff.
I'm not
Okay,
doing
I'm not
that.
going to
wait a
sit here and
second.
argue with you.
To my knowledge, Nina has never been in possession of child pornography.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if across on her little investigations, if she came across something and it wound up on her device, she would be prosecuted just like anybody else would be. She
The
is a
only
civilian.
the
She is
only
not
way
licensed to handle this stuff.
the
And at the
only way
same time, she is
hello
handling
She doesn't.
excuse
Can she
me,
talk?
she is
hello
handling child advocacy. At the same time,
hello
she is scoping triple X porn.
hello.
Tell me how that works out for
Listen,
you.
the only way she would not be prosecuted is if she called the police immediately and turned over her device so that law enforcement can continue that investigation. Okay? She is a child advocate because that's what she wants to do. She's not
Okay,
held.
can I ask you a question?
Let me finish so I can go back to sleep. She's not held at the same standard that I'm held at. I can't get on here and show triple X-ray stuff because I live in a glass house and people are going to judge me no matter what because I'm supposed to uphold the law. She's not that person. She's not an official, like you said. She doesn't work for a government agency.
Okay, so
She
if
does
she's
this on her own time. And
right,
she
so
sees
if she's
it, she reports it immediately.
okay, so if she is on the app and she's claiming to be a child advocate and she gathered all of her viewers as being a child advocate and then turns around and shows triple X porn and shows nudes and also has raffles, that in my mind is her making money off of the suffering of the potential suffering of children.
Right,
She
but
should not be asking for
but that
money. She
that
should not be showing triple X porn.
but
And on top of all of that, excuse
that
me, I let you speak. I'd like to finish. On top of all that, Periscope has banned Nina on 75 occasions or more. And
Really?
that is Periscope
You're
saying that they do not want Nina as their child advocate. They have a feature for that, and at no time did Periscope ever appoint her
Doesn't
as
let
a
anybody
child
see.
advocate. She has earned her audience by on the backs of children who have had some suffering in their lives, so that she can make her $5 raffle tickets.
Really?
Okay,
This
but
is a
I'm
problem
doing a
I have with
backpack
her.
drive, Jojo.
that's your opinion, Jojo. She can do what she wants. There's vigilantes in this world all over the place.
Right, and I have a right to express
Breaking
my
the law,
opinion.
as long as she's not breaking the law. But we can't hold her at the same standard that we would law enforcement or a licensed
Right, but
advocate.
if she's coming off as a child advocate, do you think it's advantageous for somebody on a public forum who comes off as a child advocate to later show triple X porn? Is that common in what you do?
I can't do that because I would absolutely get in trouble.
Would you advise her to stop doing that?
If are you doing that, Nina?
What? That I told you that I had shown Amy's, and she had said what we talked about before.
She had showed Amy's nudes and she showed triple X porn of a scoper named
I told
Ginger.
Lori this. I don't hide
If
anything
she
from
did
her.
those
She
things,
knows me.
would you not advise her that that is not the right thing to do?
But
What
I'm
would
not
you?
a police officer, and I'm not Mother
That-
Teresa.
that-
It doesn't matter if you're coming off as the child advocate to 400 people in this room. How dare you sit and ask for money for raffle tickets afterwards? And how dare you play triple X porn? And you are a perv magnet by doing that. You're actually bringing the pervs over to you're migrating over
I
to
use
you.
a different
Yeah.
account. That's not me. Sorry.
Jojo, though, mine
It
is
doesn't
all-
matter if you use a
She has
different account.
helped-
It's the same
listen,
people.
She has helped many kids, though, Jojo. So you can't.
I'm not discounting
Hard
that.
back.
My point is that maybe in the beginning she did help kids, but once she showed that porn, she lost all respect. Okay.
From you, but not everybody.
Oh,
Like,
not from everybody.
I don't know. Put a one up.
Can I ask you? Do you have respect? Excuse me, as a victim, as somebody in the victims unit, do you respect somebody that comes on a public forum claiming to be
Well,
a
you
child
don't even
advocate
let
and
her
shows
speak,
triple X
Jojo.
porn? Do you, Lori, or whatever your name is?
To me, I respect her because she contacts me with cases that I can resolve and get those kids help immediately. I respect her for that. If she comes on here and she does what you're saying, that's her business, Jojo. But when it comes to the kids, she does the right thing, and that's the bottom line.
Okay, so she's doing the right thing in terms of the kids and
Hello.
your involvement. But then her involvement on the app is a little bit deeper than that, because after she does the child advocacy, she shows triple X porn and she shows nudes, and then she asks for
This happened 2
$5.
years ago,
She
and
has
I haven't done
$5
anything
raffles
since.
for this. So she is actually making money.
So
She's
she's
profiting
recyc-
off of the
I am doing
disadvantagement
a
of
backpack
children.
drive, Jojo, to get kids backpacks and
People
supplies to go to
if
school.
No, I'm sorry, Nina. 2 weeks ago, you were buying your kids their extracurricular activity stuff. Don't throw this new game at me. The new
And
game doesn't
I've been
count.
doing this
Just
for
because
years.
I've been
I've been
on your
doing this
ass
every
about that
year.
bullshit with the extracurricular activities telling you to get a job. Now you changed the game. It doesn't
Really?
count,
Jojo,
Nina.
I do this every year, Jojo.
Yeah,
Every
really.
fucking year I do this. Every year. Every year I do a backpack
See,
drive.
that's what I mean.
What are
Another
you
thing,
talking
every
about?
year. What is this every year shit? You haven't
Every
been
year
on
I
the
do a
app for
backpack
what, a couple
drive.
of
Thanks,
years?
Donlod.
You sound like you were
Yeah,
established
sorry
in
for waiting,
1985. Give me a
quick.
break, Nina. Every
Hey,
year. Bullshit.
Jojo, what kind of videos do you do?
What do you mean?
What kind of videos do you do?
What kind of videos? I do all sorts of kinds of videos. I don't videos.
And have you had issues with Cammy in the past?
Cammy? Why? Why would you ask that? This is really off the wall. Yeah, okay, what?
Have you or not?
Not that I know of.
Hmm.
I mean, I went into Cammy's room a couple years ago, and she went off on me, and then she said she was sorry.
Okay.
Why?
Because I know what video you made. And I'm
What
gonna
video
prove
did I
it.
make?
And I'm going to prove it.
What video did I make?
I'm going to prove it.
What
Thanks,
video
Brandy.
did I make? Please.
You want to go live,
Please
Brandy?
do.
Thanks, Brandy.
I have no problem. I don't make. I'd like to know what video
yeah.
I made.
Uh-huh.
I don't make any unethical videos. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Jojo. You're a saint on here, ain't you?
Well, I surely don't start shit with people. I have nothing to be worried
I
about.
never started with you.
Should
You
we all
me.
go? Donlod, could you rescope Randy?
You went after Cammy.
I'm interested
You
to
want to go
see
live,
what she's
Brandy?
got.
Body. And Al the Bug?
No,
Don't worry
I'd like
about
to
it.
see what I'm
I
being
don't know who
blamed
you
for
are,
now.
but,
This is
don't worry
interesting
about it.
because as far as I know, oh, you never saw Nina show Triple X videos? Yes, she did. She showed the triple. Okay, she showed Ginger's Triple X video, and
Okay,
it wouldn't be a big deal.
So did King. And King showed.
No, sorry, that's wrong. I never. In fact, I always stuck up for Camilla. It was always me that was in there saying. She knew I was in that scope where Dre had pulled that shit about bitching about being called a bitch. I was in that scope, so why would I have? Oh, because it's the same pic. That pic is not actually 20 years old. My other pic is 20 years old. But actually, no, I don't understand where this is coming from because I never did a video on Camilla, ever. Not that I recall. No, I've never had a beef with Camilla at all. In fact, I went into Camilla's room and she was got all mad at me. This was a couple years ago. She got all mad at me, and then she actually stopped that scope, and then she started another scope where she said she was sorry to me. So ever since then, I've never had a problem with Brandy. I mean, with Camilla.
Well, Brandy's not a liar, by the way.
Well, you know what? I've got a problem with Brandy. So, and I've voiced that opinion about Brandy because I did not like how Brandy had a scope. What was it, last Sunday? And she was kind of using my situation with Jared to try and bring up some stuff. I don't know what she was using it for, but at first I thought I was very happy and pleased that she spoke about it. But after that, then when I saw her in Donlod's scope and y'all were trying to get me to call in that day, nah, I don't want nothing to do with that bullshit. So, no, I have nothing to fear. I'm sorry. I don't know what you guys have got planned or what you guys have got up your sleeve, but I don't have anything to fear because I've done nothing to hurt anybody like Camilla or anything. Anything that I've done, I've put up on my Twitter. I've got no problem defending myself.
What are your thoughts on freedom?
What?
What are your thoughts on freedom?
What are you talking about? What are my thoughts on freedom?
Mm-hmm.
The land of the free, baby.
I have no idea. What's the big deal? She left the app. She's not on the app anymore.
Okay.
What does this mean? What are you trying to do?
Don't worry about it. See, your biggest
Don't
mistake
worry about it?
Yeah, your biggest mistake was going at me, but don't worry.
What did I do? Well, then why didn't you show it? You're making all these insinuations.
It will
why didn't you show it? Show it. Show it. Please do.
Don't worry about it.
No, I don't I don't have an unethical bone in my fucking body, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't come at me. I'm trying to think back. I might hesitate a little bit because I'm trying to think back. What the fuck are they talking about? No, I'm sorry. You're wrong. I've never done anything like that. I don't make unethical videos. I don't fuck up and do Photoshop or changing videos. I show people's words. I tell the truth. Go look at my Twitter at Rice. It's not too hard, Nina.
Wherever Fly Girl goes.
We're not allowed over there. I didn't feel any kind of slight because of that. Yeah. I know she, swear to God, if you talk to Freedom right now, she'd never have nothing negative to say about
it. Camilla wants to come up.
So I'm going to send you a bullshit hat, too. I'm going to have Diddy. You can wear it. Bitch, you don't know me. Don't ever fucking underestimate me. Ever.
Oh, okay, Nina.
I'm going to send you a hat. Don't worry.
Nina, my address is pretty much public by now, so, but thanks for admitting that. Thanks for letting everybody see how you can come off like
can you
that.
take a picture
Your
with the heart when
threats,
you get it?
your veiled threats, your
Can
veiled
you take a
threats. I
picture?
really
Can you
don't care.
take a picture when you get it?
Nina,
Can you take
screw
a
off.
picture with
Cammy's
the
here.
hat?
I made a video of you.
I have no idea. I have no clue. What I think, someone just messaged me in the comments, and I think they're right. I think she said camming, and it came off as cammy.
I make
And
camming videos. Hey, you know what? When Bree started to go to
and so I
MFC,
think she was saying something to you about
I was going to
camming
go
and
on
not like
I don't mean to
MFC.
cut, but
me.
whoever's
Okay?
boosting
And
me,
when
I
I
know
went
I'm
and
being
I said I was
boosted.
going to go
You're
on
not gonna get
MFC, and I applied
your
just to see if
boosting
they'd
ain't.
approve me. And they approved me.
Thank
And I
you
had
very
all
much.
my pictures up on Facebook, and it has a little
I know, I
catalog
got
of
it.
MFC. It's a little library. It's a little album on my Facebook. So these people have already been in my Facebook. So if they saw a Facebook album, a photo album that said MFC, ooh, I'm camming now.
Whoever's boosting
I'm
me can
not
suck my
camming.
dick.
I know, Cammy. I've never done a negative thing towards you
Donlod.
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Lori wants to
Yeah.
speak,
Have I,
but
Cammy?
can you drop
No.
Jojo and Jojo can come
No,
back up
I've
because
always gotten
he
along with you,
doesn't let
Cammy.
Lori speak and Lori has something important to say. If
I
that's
need to
okay.
get to work anyway. Do you want to
Oh,
scope
okay.
me?
Well,
I
Lori,
gotta get to work
whoever
pretty
this
soon
Lori
anyway.
is, whoever
Okay,
this
hold
Lori
on. I'll
is,
go.
Yeah, my
definitely
number's
I'll
got
go.
He
Give
just
me
needs
coaching
to
so
like
if
talk
now.
real
someone is
quick.
boosting,
Let
I
the
can
audience know that Lori just got a coaching session, and now she's going to come back. Now she knows how to
Can you
attack
drop
me.
her real quick?
Okay,
And
whatever.
then
I don't really care.
can you drop her real quick because she keeps interrupting and she has something important to say, please.
I need to get to work anyway. You want to scope, Nina? I need to get to work pretty soon
Just
anyway.
it's gonna be like 5 minutes, Donlod, real quick.
No, is she back to
Okay.
confirm something else I said?
Can you drop Jojo and let Lori
No,
in,
why
please?
should she? Why?
And you don't let anyone speak.
Well, that's not fair
Let
to
her
give
speak,
you the last
JoJo.
word. No, that's not
It's
fair.
not
Let
me.
this lady speak.
Can you please let Lori on and
If she
drop?
interrupts, I'll drop her.
Thank you.
Donlod, I won't say anything. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I want to say that there's no perfect person in this room right now. Okay, I'm not even perfect. So if these things that you're saying Nina has done, those people then that she, according to you, exploited, they should be the ones contacting her or contacting law enforcement. You seem to just be that is your opinion and you're very passionate about it, and I can respect that. But at the same token, we can't forget the good stuff that that she's done for kids on this app. That's the bottom line. I don't know what the beef is all about, but it sounds like you guys just are going to have to agree to disagree. I know that she's not perfect, you're not perfect, but you both have things that you're passionate about, and she is genuinely passionate about helping kids. Is she a part of a government agency? Absolutely not. But when it comes to that shit, she does the right thing and contacts law enforcement immediately. That's all I wanted to say. Have a good night.
Okay, well, I think I have a few higher standards then of what I expect from my
Okay, well,
child
y'all have a
advocate.
good night.
Yeah.
I need to get.
There you go.
Yeah, I need to go, guys. You can continue some Nina's or someone else's.
No,
Scope.
I'm done. I'm done. I said what I had to
Okay.
say. Thank you, Donlod.
Yeah, my pleasure. Y'all have a great night. I'll see you in other scopes.